Long time no see. I'm back with a video about a deck that I think is absolutely underrated, and I think it is both suitable for beginners and advanced people who are fans of the Rider Waite tarot system. So this is it. It is called the 100% Plastic Rider Tarot Deck. And I've had this for a while. It is not now that I purchased it and boom, boom, I'm doing a video about it. I actually have been using it for at least 1 year and a half. And it is the deck that I use most. I am a fan of the Rider Tarot system, so they say the Rider Tarot deck, known also as Waite Tarot, Smith Waite Tarot deck, RWS Tarot, Rider Waite Tarot, Pamela Coleman Smith Tarot deck, Rider Waite Smith Tarot. So, you know the cards, you've seen them before. If these are the cards that you love using, I think you will love this deck. And I don't know if you're like me, but if you're like me, you love your cards in pristine condition. I have plenty of decks and I handle them with care. I make sure I do not bend them. I don't rifle shuffle. I do not, put them on my kitchen table. I don't put them on the floor. I take care of all the gilding, and I'm obsessed about them being in pristine condition. But I cannot always take the time and, be in the suitable place at the suitable time in order to be able to do all of these things, okay? Or maybe I'm traveling. I don't know where I'm traveling. Maybe I want to pull a card and I'm in my car, not driving, of course. But, life happens. So I purchased this tarot deck, which is 100% plastic, and I love it. I love the smell of paper. I love the smell of books. I still read, normal physical books, but I love this tarot deck. And let me tell you the advantages and the disadvantages. And, based on where you are on your tarot journey, you might decide to purchase it or not. All right, box, super sturdy. There's nothing to complain about, right? So, sturdy box. We have the Empress on the front cover, Chariot and Wheel of Fortune on the back. Okay, a few info, but yeah, not too much. And the deck was published by US Games. There was a 1971 edition and a 2020 edition. Okay, so the box, super sturdy. You can put it in your bag and it's fine. All right, and then we have the cards. These are the cards, and I didn't bother in arranging them again. Okay, I will show you a few of them just so you have an idea about them, okay, how they look like and how they behave. But this is not a video about how the cards in the Rider Waite system look like. Okay, I will just assume that you want to learn this system, so you're open to it, or you already know it and you know what it is. All right, so this is the booklet, and again, the booklet is a typical small booklet with just a little bit of info about each card. I personally don't use it. That's it. I don't use this book. I have other books on the tarot, but not this one. I do keep it here anyway, so just in case. And the deck comes with 2 other cards. These are spare, let's call them spare cards, right? And they talk a little bit about Pamela Coleman Smith, The Untold Story. I think it's a book about her life. Anyway, I keep them here, yeah, next to this, but honestly, I never use them. Hopefully I'll never will. Okay, and then we are going back to the cards. And as you can see, the cards, like, yes, they are plastic. And this is the main disadvantage. I'm going to talk first about the disadvantages. And this is the main disadvantage of these cards. So these are plastic. And when you're going to shuffle them, okay, I normally shuffle my cards, my other cards, paper cards. I only shuffle them like this. That's it. That's the minimum I'm doing, okay? I mean the maximum, not the minimum. Because I care about the gilding, I care about the fact that it's paper, and I might just, you know, like shuffle them in a way that I shouldn't, and then they get, you know, destroyed. And that's the maximum I do with my normal paper tarot cards. This is it. That's my shuffling. Okay. Now, with these ones, I became more adventurous. And I started doing a rifle shuffle. Okay, so at first, if you're used to the normal paper cards, these will seem a little bit bendy. But the more you use them, the more you get used to them. They're very simple. I'm not a master rifle shuffler, so, you know, this is how I do it. And oh my God, they're so beautiful. Like, you know, you don't care about it. There is no paper here, okay? They work like magic. I do this, okay? Let me see if I can do a cool shuffle. Oh, all right. So keep them here. Bam, you can bend them. You can just let them go. They are soft enough. Ah, there it was, okay? They're soft enough for you to have a good grasp of them, and they are sturdy enough to last, so it allows you to you know, like just do this beautiful rifle shuffle. And they can fall on the floor, but I'm getting into the advantages already, okay? So you can get used to them, and shuffling won't be a problem. They don't stick. At most, they will just slide everywhere until you actually get used to them. I have gotten used to them, and they normally don't quite fall because I know how to keep them, and I know how to manipulate, okay, the cards. So yeah, I'm gonna do this one more time, and then we're gonna talk about the advantages. Okay, so boom, there you go. Okay, they don't have to fall, they don't have to do anything. Okay, so main disadvantages: when you'll get your hands, when you'll get these cards into your hands, they will slide a bit. It will take a while for you to get used to shuffling them, and then trust me, it's gonna be second nature. Like, you'll get them into your hands and you'll be like ta-da-da, ta-da-da, without an issue, okay? So these are the only disadvantages that I have found in these cards. Another possible thing, one of my kids, he grabbed one of my cards and he did this to it. Like, if you go like this, folding it and really pressing it, then probably you will be left with you know, temporary or permanent, I don't know how much they bend, you might be left with a sign there, okay? So they can be bent like this, you know, but maybe don't go like this. Like, I don't know why would anyone do that, but one of my kids grabbed one, the moon card. They grabbed my moon card and they did this because they wanted to eat it. So, you know, I was left, I don't know if I can find it, but I think I was left for a few days. I could really recognize on the back of the card, you know, that was the moon card. And I'm gonna find it now because Sorry for that, you'll have to wait a bit. Okay. Okay, come on, moon card, are you, it's here. So, see, I don't know if you can tell, there is a line, a very smooth line here, because this is where they folded the card and they started chewing on it. Which is not great, but you know, now I'll always know my moon card. Do-do-doom, I know that it's the moon. But other than that, like, you know, they are very, very resistant and they're so worth it. I think they're, I don't know how, they don't have a price here. They weren't so expensive. They were the price of your regular Waite deck, so nothing's fancy. As you can see, the colors are absolutely vibrant and they look like they've been printed on paper. So they're not very glossy, okay? They don't have a matte finish. I mean, let me see. Yeah, they do have a matte finish. I would say it's quite matte, but if you put lights on it, on them, see, they reflect, but maybe just a bit. Other than that, I would say they're matte. They are bendy, they are beautiful. Colors are vibrant. Let me see, look. See the lovers, look at that. Super vibrant, they look amazing. Okay, and other advantages. I like this kind of back on my cards. I have a very good memory, so I normally, if there is a different design on the back, I will just remember which position is for upright and which position is for the reversed on the back. And that is so confusing. I mean, not confusing, but it makes it hard for me to read those sets of cards, because I always, instead of focusing on the question and, you know, what is it that I want to find out, I normally see the back of the card and my mind just jumps and it goes, it's a reversed, it's an upright, it irritates me. So for my everyday tarot cards, the ones that I like to use are these. Okay, here you don't have a clue. Upright, I don't know. Reversed, I don't know. You know, you just have to turn the card to find out. Plus, I really like this white, black, and blue checkered, surface. So for me, these are the best just because of their backs. And colors, absolutely vibrant. They look like they were printed on paper. The cards are not shiny. They don't have any layer of foil, or they're not gilded, but hey, I don't want them. I have the fancy cards and these are not it. These are the ones that I use every day. So advantages. First of all, very, very resistant. Drop water on them, no problem. Drop coffee on them, no problem. Okay, kid takes the cards, no problem, unless they start chewing on them and make a sign like they did on my moon sign. There is really no moon card. There is really no issue. Vibrant colors, absolutely. They look beautiful. Matte finish, like they don't, you know, they're not super shiny, check. Do they keep the original drawings of Pamela Coleman Smith? Abso-fucking yes. They do have the original designs. This is why I think they're absolutely brilliant for beginners. Do you want to learn this Rider-Waite tarot system? Amazing. You can get this deck because guess what? They have the original designs, everything, you know, just like it was when Pamela Coleman Smith designed them. So colors, vibrant, happy, they look absolutely amazing. You know, they are bendy, they don't mess with your mind when you want to read a upright position and reversal, okay? What else? I mean, what else do you need when you have everything here and you have the sturdy box, you can take them anywhere with you. I would suggest, maybe for a beginner, I would suggest watching some videos, other YouTube channels that teach you about the tarot, or purchasing a book about tarot if you feel like, written form is more suitable for you. However, I do not do that. I have some books as well, but I only started buying books about the tarot when I became a little bit more proficient in this language. And other than that, I just follow a very, very good tarot channel. It's my absolute favorite, and I will link it in the description below. It's the one I follow as often as I can whenever I have the time. A gentleman named John Ballantrae. He has this YouTube channel with a very, very original perspective on learning the tarot. Very intuitive, but also, following some general guidelines about, the cards and what do the wands represent, and, what about the, the cups, but he has very, very deep, and he makes a deep analysis of the cards. I really believe he spends a lot of time thinking about the cards, and he does not just assign some meanings to them. He does a lot of readings in his videos, and I watch them religiously because I think his wisdom, he has a lot of wisdom when it comes to the tarot, and I can learn a lot from that. And also, I love John's voice. John, if you're listening, you have an amazing voice. I love your voice. I love your pace, and I love your channel. Okay, so if you want to learn more about the tarot, more about the cards and their meanings, and so on, just look for John Ballantrae. I will leave his channel link in my description. And other than that, what can I say? For advanced people, if you buy these cards, oh honey, you can take them anywhere, and you can do your thing. You're gonna get used, definitely you're gonna get used to the plastic feel, and the fact that the cards are not so they're not so thick, and they're a little bit more flexible, and yeah, they slide if you go like this, they are going to slide. But I think they're gorgeous and I love them. And this is the only deck that I rifle shuffle, just so you know. I never rifle shuffle my other cards. I wouldn't dare in a million years do that, because I have a profound fear of destroying the other cards, and I don't want to buy like another deck just because I destroyed some of the cards, or the gilding doesn't look good, or I collect the tarot cards for their artwork many times, and I just want to keep them as they are, beautiful, but I need a deck that I can absolutely destroy if I can say that. And this is the deck. It's my ride or die go-to everyday deck, and I know it's very resistant, but when I bought it, I actually bought two, because I bought this first and I loved it so much, and I thought, if something happens and one of the cards, I know, I lose them, I don't know what happens, I want to have another one. And this is brand new, it's in the foil, this is how it should come, and I keep it there with my other decks. And this is my all-time favorite deck. I love the Rider-Waite, and I love this Rider-Waite because I can do this, and know, it's so cool. Always watched videos of other people doing that with their other cards, and I never had the guts. I never had the guts because I always feared that I would somehow spoil my cards. But with this, oh baby, you can go all in. Like, you know, it's fine. It's fine. You can shuffle them. You can do whatever you want. Like, they're absolutely amazing, and I highly recommend them. They sit nicely here in their box. I've put these back just for you to see how it comes. In the original box, I normally just put them away next to my other tarot cards because I like having this available, ready, here, handy. I can just whoop, grab it and do a reading, pick a card, you know, answer my question. And I think it's beautiful. All right. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.